last year, we got to see 4 to 5 true freshman wide receivers take over college football, dominate. I mean, just be outright productive, right? Guys like Cam Coleman at Auburn, Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State, and of course the obvious Ryan Williams at Alabama. All three of these guys in particular dominate. Now, Clemson also has a couple guys as well, but I just chose these three. To me, this was an unprecedented year for as far as young talent goes. And I'm about to tell y'all why I think 5-star Oregon wide receiver commit Dakorien Moore will be the next great freshman football wide receiver in college. See, last year, we knew about these guys coming out of high school. They were going viral, right? Every clip was a viral clip of them one-handing somebody, of them just being grown men amongst little boys at the high school level, right? We remember Cam Coleman being number 5 nationally, number 2 at his position, and number 1 in the state of Alabama. We looked at that kid and we said, who is this 6'3", 200-pound explosive kid with great straight lines, with an athletic frame, with the ability to consistently create separation? Who is this guy? This kid is good. He's going to be great at Auburn. Last year, his freshman season, he ended up decently productive. 37 receptions, 598 yards, 8 touchdowns, and averaged 16.2 yards per catch. That was a good year for him. Then Jeremiah Smith just blows the roof off of expectations. Now, we were talking about Ryan Williams all year, but Jeremiah Smith had a very productive, the 6'3", 215-pound number 1 wide receiver in the nation, number 1 player in the nation. This kid is a rare combo of size, speed, and hands. You had to get him. The way he was able to overpower DBs with his frame, his superb body control. We looked at that kid and said, oh, he's going to be something special. And he was. 63 receptions, over 1,037 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 16.5 yards per catch. He was fantastic, including a magnificent one-handed grab on ESPN that went viral. And then, of course, Ryan Williams, the 6', 175-pound wide receiver at Alabama, who took the nation by storm, especially with that viral play he made against Georgia, where he caught the ball, made 2 spins, and went on to score for a touchdown. Quite frankly, this kid was one of the best wide receivers coming out of high school. In his last 2 years, he put up 4,600 yards, 65 touchdowns. That's insane. He reminded you of Devontae Smith, the way he played the game, the way his frame was. They were kind of similar there. Ryan looks a little bit more bigger, like just a little bit bigger, just a little bit more muscular, but he reminded you of Devontae Smith. And that elite speed was also something to talk about. What he could do after the catch. He was gone if you didn't get him to the ground instantly. He was that good. Dakorien Moore has shades of all of these guys. Dakorien Moore may not be as tall. He's about 5'11". He's 182 from Duncanville, Texas. But man, this kid is one of the best that the nation has to offer. He is one of the premier weapons offensively in the nation out of high school. Highly productive junior season. Kid has an insane catch radius and playmaking ability. This is a kid with 70 receptions, 1,500 yards, and 18 touchdowns in high school last season. Oh, and by the way, he had 21 yards per reception. 21 yards per reception. When I say this kid can stretch a field, when I say this kid is a rack boy, which means the speed that he has, because he is a legitimate sprinter. He's a track guy. So if you don't catch him, if you do not get him down, much like Ryan Williams, who he's faster than, he's gone. He's a home run threat. You're going to hear the band play. You're going to hear the band play. On top of that, he creates late separation. He has great route running. He's dangerously elusive, which is why, again, you have to bring him down. In the open field, he is dangerously elusive. And his ball tracking skills are one of the best in the nation. This kid, quite frankly, reminds you of Zay Flowers. So that kind of kid in Oregon's offense, under Dan Lanning, with Dante Moore at quarterback, probably Evan Stewart again next season right beside him. He's going to be something. He is going to be something to deal with. I think he's going to be the next great freshman wide receiver in college football next season. I'm calling it now. I'm stamping it. We're going to find out. With that being said, you guys let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Me personally, it's go Ducks for me. I'm not saying this just because I'm a Ducks fan, of course, but I do believe Dakorien Moore is one of those guys, and I'm frankly very excited about him and what he can do. But yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Maybe there's another guy that you have in mind. Let me know all that down below. With that being said, y'all are watching the BlitzCity Podcast. I'm your host, Kobe Orr. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.